All this week on Trivial Pursuit America Plays, my Brady family is getting in the game. Join the fun with a Brady captain every day. And Friday, see who's really the smartest Brady of them all. We did go to studio school, but I thought it was better than that. It's Brady Week on Trivial Pursuit America Plays. Very special week here on Trivial Pursuit America Plays. Join the fun as two American classics team up. Every day this week, I'll be joined by a different member of my Brady family. Today, joining as America's captain is Barry Williams.
Hey, Barry, how are you? Some fun we're going to have today, huh?
Oh, we're going to have a blast today. Now, Barry, you keep yourself really busy. You got your Sirius satellite gig.
Right. You know what that is? It's on Totally 70s Sirius, and I do a trivia show about the 70s on Saturday nights.
So then you should fit right in here.
Yes, I should.
You also have another concert act that you do.
The Original Idols Live. That's Mickey Dolenz and the Bay City Rollers. I host and perform, and we travel all over the country and have a ball.
You know, it's like a get back, throwback 70s kind of like gig thing. You want to meet who you're competing against today?
Oh, yeah. Bring on the competition.
Let's see who's brave enough to take on America, quarterback by Greg Brady. Today's contestants are Maynard Wade, a photographer from Peoria, Illinois. And Krista Haxbelson, a yoga instructor from Austin, Texas. And finally, from Coffeyville, Kansas, it's Michael Sweeney, a teacher. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. I do have to mention, though, that by the end of this round, unfortunately, somebody will be going home. I know. But it's because only the first two players who fill their token with 3 wedges move on to round 2. As always, every viewer on our show who asks a question becomes part of the American team. And anytime any one of you answers one of their questions correctly, the value of that question will go into the studio bank, and you will place a wedge in your token. But if you get the question wrong, then the value goes in America's bank. And at the end of the show, if your bank is higher, then you win and take home all the money in the studio bank. But, as Barry was just celebrating prematurely, if America's bank is higher, then America wins. And all the viewers today who ask questions will be splitting the money in America's bank. Are you ready to play Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah.
Barry, are you ready?
I am ready.
Your categories today are places, Hollywood, the past, music, of course, the Bradys, and finally, food. Now, with respect to the Bradys, of course, Barry is our expert. He will be asking the Brady questions today. Now, this first question will be an all-play question. Let's go to the randomizer and find out what our first category is. Music for $400. The question is...
Hi, I'm Gloria from Indian Trail, North Carolina, and here's my question. What popular musical features the songs Dancing Queen and Gimme, Gimme, Gimme?
Krista.
Mamma Mia.
Correct. And Krista, that gives you a wedge. It puts the money in the studio bank, and it gives you control of this next question. The next category is... the Bradys for $400. Now, all Brady questions today will come from our resident Brady expert, Barry Williams. So, Barry, ask away to Krista.
This is especially for you, Krista.
Thank you.
What actress, who later married Tom Hanks in real life, played the cheerleader that Greg chose over Marcia for head cheerleader?
Michael.
Rita Wilson.
Rita Wilson.
Yeah. All right. Money goes to America for having stumped Krista. Michael, you're in control of this next question. The category is... food for $400. Your question is...
Hello, my name is Carlos Renier. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. What country does the dish pad see you came from?
Thailand.
You are correct, Michael. Thailand. That's you. And Michael, all you need is one more wedge to move on to the next round. You're in control still, and the next category is Places for $350. This could do it. Michael, your question is...
Hi, I'm Dean from Glendale, California. Here's my question. What state contains the most southern point in the U.S.?
Florida.
Maynard?
Texas.
Krista?
Hawaii.
Yes! Hawaii! Like a trick question. Krista, that gives you 2 wedges. America, however, wins twice for having stumped Maynard and Michael. Krista, you're in control. The next category is... The past for $300. Your question is...
Hi, my name is Sam. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and my question is this. What city in Louisiana is named after a French general who fought alongside Washington in the Revolutionary War?
Baton Rouge.
Michael?
New Orleans.
Maynard?
Shreveport.
Lafayette, named after a general.
Hey,
Named after a general. All right, America wins the money. The next question will be all play. And the category is... Hollywood for $250.
My name is Rhonda. I'm from Edgewater, Florida. My question is, what is the 2003 movie that starred Nicole Kidman and Jude Law as separated lovers during the Civil War?
Michael?
Cold Mountain.
Correct, Michael, and that is your 3rd wedge. Congratulations, you are moving on to the 2nd round. We have to take a quick break right now. When we come back, we'll find out who Michael will be joined by in round 2 and who will be going home. The competition continues when we come back. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit America Plays. It's our special Brady week, and today's team captain is Barry Williams.
America plays.
Now, Michael's relaxing because he's already filled his token with 3 wedges, so he's already earned a spot into round 2, and now it's Maynard and Krista competing to see who will join him. Let's go to the randomizer and find out what our next category is. Places for $250. The question is...
Hi, my name is Ward. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and my question is, what U.S. state are you in if you're driving from Champaign to Rock Island?
Maynard.
Illinois.
Correct, and there you go, Maynard. You got a wedge. More importantly, you have control. Of course, you put money in the bank. The next category is... The Bradys. Barry's turn up and plate. Barry, why don't you go ahead and swing away?
Sherwood Schwartz, creator of the Brady Bunch, created what other big hit sitcom 5 years earlier?
Not taking a chance, Krista? Gilligan's Island. All right, money into America's Bank. And the next category is... Food for $300. It will be an all-play question. And here's your question.
My name is Ramiz Raheb from Mission Viejo, California. And my question is, what company uses the slogan, good?
Maynard.
Campbell's.
Correct. Campbell's Soup Company. And now it's all tied up. Maynard, you've got 2 wedges. Krista, you've got 2 wedges. But Maynard, you've got control. The next category is... The past for $400. Your question is...
Hi, I'm Chad Mosier from Flint, Michigan. And my question for you is, who was vice president to George H.W. Bush?
Oh, the door opened for you, Krista. Dan Quayle. All right, money into America's Bank. And the next category is... Music for $250. It'll be all play. The question is...
Hi, my name is Dorothea, and I'm from Los Angeles. And here's my question. What singer teamed with Bernie Taupin to write dozens of hits like Candle in the Wind?
Maynard.
Elton John.
Yes! Congratulations, sir. You're moving on to round 2 to take on Michael and Krista. Thank you very much for playing with us here today. Look at that. The studio is trailing with $1,850 to America's $3,050. But all of that is bound to change when we come back. It's time for the Hot Pursuit round, so don't go away. Welcome back to our very special Brady Week on Trivial Pursuit America Plays. We're here with Maynard and Michael, and now they're in a race to see who will fill their token with all 6 wedges. Let's look at our banks. America's in the lead with $3,050. The Studio Bank trailing with $1,850. So, Barry, you got to feel very good. As the leader of America, you're doing quite well.
Feeling strong.
I have a feeling this will go pretty quick here, but let's find out. Now, round 2 is our Hot Pursuit round. Now, that means that all questions are worth $500. All questions are also all play. There are no categories in Hot Pursuit, so every correct answer of yours will fill your token with another wedge. And the first player to fill all 6 wedges in their token will move on to the final round. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here is your first Hot Pursuit question.
My name is Jamie Ballard. I'm from Gainesville, Virginia. What 2 capital cities are linked via the Channel Tunnel Rail Link train?
Maynard.
Paris, France, and London, England.
Correct, Maynard. And the next Hot Pursuit question is...
My name is Karina Keene from Hyattsville, Maryland. In what movie did Winona Ryder play Susanna Kaysen?
Michael.
Party Girl.
Girl Interrupted. All right, another $500 into America's Bank. America stretches the lead.
America's Bank.
And here's your next Hot Pursuit question.
Hi, I'm Jenna, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. What one-word name is given to the ice cream that contains strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate?
Michael.
Neapolitan.
Correct, Neapolitan. And now it's all tied up, 4 wedges apiece. The next Hot Pursuit question.
Hi, I'm Chuck Pollitt from Las Vegas, Nevada. What actor played District Attorney Jack McCoy on the television franchise Law and Order?
Michael.
Sam Waterston.
You're correct, Sam Waterston. And now, Michael, you're only now 1 wedge short of moving on to the final round. Here's your next Hot Pursuit question.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Gardner from Columbus, Ohio, and my question is, name one of the 3 diseases prevented by the MMR vaccine.
Michael.
Polio.
Maynard.
Meningitis.
MMR, mumps, measles, rubella. Tough question. I didn't know that was the name of the vaccine. All right, so money into America's Bank. And the next Hot Pursuit question is...
My name is David Julian. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. How many degrees Celsius is 212 degrees Fahrenheit?
Maynard.
36.
Michael.
72.
100 degrees Celsius. Because that's the boiling point of water using Celsius. And the next Hot Pursuit question is...
Hi, I'm Jonathan Diaz from Los Angeles, California. What famous filmmaker has his headquarters at Skywalker Ranch?
Maynard.
George Lucas.
Correct, Maynard. Because again, all tied up. The next correct answer will place that person into the final round. Here is the next Hot Pursuit question.
Hi, my name is Peter Kellogg. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts. What astrological sign is represented by 2 fish?
Maynard.
Pisces.
Yes, Pisces is the correct answer. Maynard, that is your 6 wedge. You're moving on to the final round. Congratulations, Michael. You played so well today. You just came up just a wee bit short. Thank you for joining us. When we come back, Maynard will take on America in the final round. And right now, America's got the lead with $6,050. Studio Bank with $4,350. But hey, there's $15,000 up for grabs in the next round, so anyone can still win. We'll be right back. Yes. Welcome back to Trivial Pursuit America Plays. We're here with Maynard and Barry, and it's time to play our final round. How do you feel?
I'm feeling great.
Amazed, huh?
It's the best Brady day I've ever had.
Best very Brady day.
It's like a sunshine day.
It is. It's a very sunshiny day here for Maynard. Well, Maynard, now you're going to have to go head-to-head against America with Barry staring you down from like 3 feet away.
Yes.
This is how we're going to play. You're going to get one question from each of these 6 categories. The first question will be worth $500, and then the values will increase all the way up to $5,000. That 6th category. And that represents $15,500. So there's a lot of money in play. And as before, at the end of the game, if your bank is higher, then you will go home with all the money in the studio bank. But if America's bank is higher, then, well, all of Barry's teammates, all those viewers today who asked questions on the American team, will be splitting the money in America's bank. We clear on that? All right. We have to resort these, and I need your help for this, Barry. I'm going to put these categories into motion, and with your infinite talent, stop them where you see it's best.
Stop!
Well, look at that, Barry. It even listened to you. The first category is novels. That'll be worth $500. Then we have hit makers for $1,000. Next up, it's painters for $2,000. Brady World, I think I know who's going to ask you that question, is worth $3,000. And then capitals, everyone's favorite, $4,000. And finally, actors for $5,000. All right.
The games begin.
First up, novels for $500. Your question is...
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm from Sacramento, California. In what classic novel would you find the characters Boo Radley, Scout, and her brother Jem?
1 minute at a time.
Catcher in the Rye?
To Kill a Mockingbird. All right, so that's $500 to Barry and his American teammates. Next up, it's Hitmakers for $1,000. Your question is...
Hi, my name is Michael Leno. I come from Chicago, Illinois. What Jamaican performer performed One Love and I Shot the Sheriff?
Bob Marley?
Yeah, that is correct. Bob Marley. Pulled it right out there. Right at the right time. All right, so that was $1,000 into the studio bank. And now we have painters for $2,000. Your question is...
Hi, my name is Lisa from Little Elm, Texas. Which artist is known for his paintings of water lilies?
Monet?
Yep! Monet! Claude Monet.
How am I going to get ahead if he keeps getting the answers right?
Well, Barry, he finally surpassed America. Whoa! With that answer. But now you got Brady World.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how hard your Brady questions are. Brady World for $3,000. Are you ready? Barry.
What was the name of the junior high school the Bradys attended?
Quickly.
Sherman High.
You took a guess. It was
Semper Fillmore.
Fillmore Junior High. All right, so now America's back in the lead. Now we've got capitals for $4,000. And with the about $2,200 lead that America has right now, you've got to get capitals correct, or you're giving the game to Barry and his America's teammates. Are you ready? Capitals. The question is...
Hi, my name's John. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. What is the capital of the United Arab Emirates?
Dubai.
So close. It's Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Maynard, you've come so far. Just not far enough. So, Maynard, thank you for playing. But Barry, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a quarterback today. Yes. You, or all your members on the America's team today, will be splitting $13,550. You did an excellent job.
I'm tired.
You're tired. Well, thank you very much, Maynard, for playing today. Barry, thank you for being team captain. It's always a great honor to have you around. Keep sending us your questions because every day you have a new chance to win. Thanks for joining us today. And don't forget, tomorrow and every day this week, we'll have another Brady joining us as captain. And Friday, well, it's Brady Mania, where Jan, Bobby, and Cindy Brady will take on Greg and all of America. We'll see you next time. If you want to play Trivial Pursuit online, log on to pogo.com. And if you want to send us your questions, log on to your local station's website or tpamericaplays.com.